why, are we? Just because we've got so much.
Yeah. That's exactly right. Well, yeah. Because, yeah. Got to show you this and
Let's
all
see
that
if we're on
sort
here.
of stuff.
How do you know when you're on?
Because it'll come up and tell you.
Oh, look.
There you go.
Champagne food on a beer budget is now live.
Look at that, eh? And I don't know about this one. Let me go from...
Ryan, how are you, champion?
Oh, and Elizabeth. Hello, Elizabeth. How
Which
are you?
Elizabeth?
Elizabeth what?
Hey,
What?
Elizabeth. What?
That one. Hey, Darren Wilson.
Darren Wilson.
As well. Good to see
Nice.
you, pal.
Cheers, buddy.
So, I'm not seeing... Oh, yeah, no, they're coming in on Insta. I just can't see them. Because I don't think that I can go to there.
I reckon I need to give my camera a wipe.
I don't think so.
Always.
It's about the signal. Because it looks fine up there.
I'm going to anyway.
So, we've got storms. So, if anything sort of happens with our signal and stuff, yes, that's just cleared up already, Mick.
Has it?
That's what it'll be. So, hopefully, everything. Well, hopefully we stay connected. Basically,
Oh, it looks clean.
is what we're getting at. Welcome to Wednesday and our Mexican vertical lasagna night. Is everyone going, what?
Who would have thought of that? I know someone who hate that. Oh, what country am I in?
Yeah. Well, lasagna doesn't need to be horizontal, I don't reckon.
Well, it always has been.
And when I did this for the first time, Mick made a very important discovery, I reckon, because he said once you cut it, when you cut normal lasagna, it all tends to slip apart. And the way that I've done it, it doesn't slip apart.
They're all contained in these little cylinders, which you'll see. You'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
And
Hello, Don.
it actually works really well.
Yeah.
I was pretty impressed. Actually, I was so impressed, I made the comment to Jodie-Anne, I don't know that I want to do a normal lasagna again. Now, keeping in mind, it's not traditional lasagna. There's nothing about this that is traditional.
Matilda, hello.
Other than it's got meat and
Murph, hello.
lasagna sheets in it.
Well, yeah. So, we've gone Mexican for a couple of reasons.
What are you doing over there?
I'm just saying hello to a quick few people because I can't get it up on my phone, so I can't see who's joining us on Instagram. So Tanya Pierce, look at all these people coming in. Alicia Hearn, Facebook smashing it.
I just look after my guys.
Not so much. Oh, check out my new glasses.
Oh, there we go.
I've got wood grain.
Lorraine Illich saying hi from Perth. G'day Perth, you're what, 3 now behind us?
Yeah, absolutely.
Which means that it's still a lovely afternoon over there.
Yes, we've had some beautiful rain today, which is awesome. But we're going to get this. Here we go.
Sam's here. G'day, Sam.
It's just taking.
I'm sure you've got the little man, Sam, and the little man.
Well, he's not so little anymore. We're going to get this on now. What I want to do.
Oh, there you go.
Straight away is.
Guess who got Student of the Week?
Little Edward.
Well done, buddy.
There we go. Congratulations.
See if you can do it 3 times in a row.
Buffalo. What does she call him? Buffalo or something?
Oh, he gets all sorts of names.
Congratulations. Tell him.
How are you, Sean?
So we need the heat on. I'm going to get started, right? Because we want to get some stuff underway and then we can sort of talk some stuff.
Very rare for my wife to say, haven't got time to chat.
Well, we have got time to chat, but we just got to get some stuff underway, otherwise we'll still be here at midnight.
Because what we want to do is reduce good old diced tomato.
Can of Coles tin tomatoes. So that's going to be our simple tomato sauce for, any tomato sauce that you have on a lasagna.
But what's important is it's got to reduce, get all the moisture out of there, make it thick and beautiful.
It's going to be, Rosa would know, any wog would know, you want to reduce. Plenty of salt and pepper, that's going in.
When I say a pinch of salt and pepper.
A good one, don't overdo it, you don't want it to taste like the sea. But,
pepper, got to have heaps of that in there too.
For sure. Now, the other thing we've got to tell you guys, this is pretty exciting, is that tonight's cook has actually been sponsored by Perfect Italiano. So, and the company that produces
They do look
it as
after
well.
us very well.
They do.
Good Australian produce.
And it's the same company that do Western Star. So we've got lots of Western Star butter and we've got stacks of cheese and
Even have its own
varieties.
little pot that it always lives in.
Absolutely. So the big deal for us about Perfect Italiano is that the milk that makes this cheese is all from within our region. So like our local farmers provide the milk that makes Perfect Italiano cheese. Thanks for coming. Isn't that exciting?
There you go.
I love that.
So nice bonus, and it did come about because we love, actually, this is the one I love, the Fours cheese melt. I do like it.
I am going to go with both though because I'll show you later, but we're going to use the cheese melt within the lasagna, and then we've got a perfect bake as well. So why wouldn't you put a perfect bake on top for when you bake your lasagna? So thank you very much to the guys at Perfect Italiano and also Western Star Butter for getting on board with us and joining the family, so to speak. We feel very blessed. It's super good. Now,
so this bit's easy. That's just doing its thing.
I'm chucking a tablespoon or knob, let's call it, of butter in with some olive oil, and then I'm going to throw in some onion, diced onion. I've already diced all this stuff because it's a bit
made my job a little bit easy tonight.
Got a bit of fast cook. The other thing is I'm doing half quantities.
You're
the
talking
recipe
fast too. Slow down. Slow down.
The recipe will be full quantity, but
Sounds like an auctioneer.
What?
The onions are going, once, twice, the onions are going 3 times sold. Customer comes going in once, twice.
Did I really?
Yeah, you were in a hurry.
I think it's menopause, I don't know. Now, the other thing is, first time I cooked it, I did red capsicum and green capsicum. This time I haven't got green capsicum. So I threw in some celery instead. Still delicious.
You're not going to see this sauce much. Being like a normal lasagna type
This
thing.
is our filling.
You're not going to see lots of filling. It adds flavour. It gives it depth. So it's not the end of the world. I'll get the corn. I'll get that drained off.
Yeah, so there's going to be some corn being that it's Mexican. Arriba, arriba. Is that Mexican? Is that...
Arriba, arriba.
Yeah, what was his name? The really fast mouse guy. What was his name, guys?
Speedy Gonzalez.
Speedy Gonzalez! See, that's Mexican, isn't it? I
I
reckon.
don't know if there's ever a time to call you an idiot.
Hey, that's what you can call me tonight, because I'm going so fast.
Alright, so here's the guest star that started all this.
Oh, baked beans.
We had a heap of baked beans. Always have baked beans in the pantry.
Yep.
I actually like baked beans out of the can cold. Shane Warren likes them more than me.
So Shane, if you're watching,
Shane, watch
write
the next
this
couple of
recipe
weeks.
down.
So yeah, you're looking at baked beans. So we've been playing with some recipes with baked beans, and this actually worked really well because the tomato sauce in baked beans has got that lovely sweetness to it. Goes good with the Mexican sort of theme that we're going to have. You're going to talk about the meat soon too.
Yeah.
So it's obviously a bit of a Mexican lasagna, and this gives you your beans, and it also gives you a bit of sweetness to just make it a little bit more. I don't know. It all comes up creamy. It just balances some flavours.
The beans that they use for baked beans are the same beans that they use in Mexican food, so it just sort of makes sense to me.
They're just not different colours.
Plus, now, so this is the other thing, right? They are not different colours. You're dead right. Curtis. All right, but we all seen Curtis's mince stuff at Coles. Well, his Mexican one. I wasn't a big brat for this. I thought, yeah, well, you know, flavoured mince, we can all do that. This is actually really good. It's the second or third time we used this when we were cooking for Coles. When we were doing those empanadas.
Yeah. Well, we were asked to use it, so we used it.
Love
We had
Mexican.
to, and actually decided, you know what, it's pretty good.
Hi, Beck.
I'll tell you my theory behind it. What'd you do to my phone?
I was stalling, so I tried to restart.
My theory
This is what we're using.
You're going to get mince, and you're welcome to get mince, by all means. Get mince and any one of your Mexican...
I'll have paso, any of your taco mix.
Any of your taco mixes,
Chuck
and mix
that
it
in
with
instead.
mince for sure. But the good thing about this is it's been sitting in a cryovac bag with all those flavours that Curtis decided are a good balance, and it's just mixed through it. So it is...
And they are a really good balance.
They
It's
are
got
good.
a nice bit of heat in it.
I'll give him credit. I'll give Curtis credit. We had a chat to him. Shame he hadn't had it out then.
Yeah.
No, he's done a good job. So we are
So
using
we'll
it because
use
we
the
have it in the
Korean.
freezer. But still, once again, get your own mince, throw your own flavours in there, do the same dish.
Now, are our tomatoes? Yes, our tomatoes are boiling, which is good because we want those to reduce. And then, because they're still quite, they're diced, so they're still quite lumpy. We're going to get the. I think we've done this with you guys before, actually. That
Yeah, we probably
tomato.
have. You're going to see that
Get
happen
the potato
somewhere.
masher out, you know. That's all good. Now these are quite golden, and that's what I want. I don't want them just to be translucent. I want a little bit of colour.
Now the other thing that we're doing, sorry to interrupt, but we're actually going to do a half serve for you guys tonight
Ah, yeah.
because to
You'll
speed
see
things
why.
up a little bit, we've already sort of half cooked one of these
Yeah.
and full cooked one of these. So we've got a half cooked one, a full cooked one, and you're going to watch us cook one. And we've only got 2 people coming for dinner tomorrow night.
Friday night.
Who are? That's tomorrow. No,
Today's
it's not.
Wednesday.
Sorry. So I only got 2 people coming for dinner. Didn't have to say when.
Champagne.
And we don't need
Along the edge.
that much. We don't need that much.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm just going to try and get mixed range up and happening. Now, I don't know if there's any other exciting news that's been happening throughout the week, has it?
Well,
You're working.
anyone down in Melbourne,
Oh, yeah.
congratulations.
Okay.
You're doing a really good job of
yes.
not getting.
You're free. You're free to come up and visit.
Yeah, you're allowed to come up and visit now.
Come and
Actually,
see us.
we probably will have made enough
Your
lasagna
mum's
for
on.
all.
Yeah, it keeps going. Right, so chuck
So
half
can't
of
we
this
just
in.
switch it over to the Wi-Fi?
Oh, there we go. You can do that if you want. Dee Baxter's watching. That's our special
Oh,
guest
there
on
you go.
Friday night.
Special guest coming for dinner.
Alright, so now this is the other thing that I want you to do with this mince, right? Because I only want you to use half. I don't want you to use half, you use a full one. I'm only going to use half. This is what I want you to do with the mince when you chuck it in. And you're literally going to chuck it in. So, break it up. Oh, move
Make a
your
hole.
bits and pieces to the side.
Make a hole, people. Coming through.
That's it. And break it up and leave it to sit on the pan for 4 or 5 minutes, 6 minutes. Depends on how high you've got your pan. Because I want that just to sit there and get nice and brown on the bottom. And all the nice juices and stuff in this meat. And
Gianna, how you going?
there's these beautiful spices and chilli and everything. I want it to just start to leach out of the meat. Then we're going to turn it over. It'll be beautiful and golden. And then we'll break it up. So I just wanted to get a bit brown on its bottom. Pardon me.
So Jade's saying Facebook keeps freezing. We've got horrible weather happening here. We've got lightning storms. We've had
Chuck yours back onto
Wi-Fi.
You can do that actually on your iPad because we took that off, didn't we, or not?
Yeah, that. Well, you said you turned that off. Wi-Fi. I've had that on Wi-Fi.
Right. I can't
Try and do that now.
Try. So what we'll try and do, guys, is
You have to put up with my fat head for a bit.
I think it'll turn it off. Let's see.
Look at my hair. Look at that. I brushed it when I got out of the shower, and if Justin's watching, there's no curl. I haven't had a hard day at work.
Hey, here we go. Across everything, guys. It is so black out there.
Yeah.
You
The
can't
lake is
actually
peering
see.
out there.
Yeah. We decided to leave the window, the blind open because it looked quite interesting, is the word I'll use, out there.
And it was a bit cooler with the breeze coming through.
Beck, I think, is watching on Instagram. Have you guys had much rain in Kahuna, Beck? Christy's joined. Big Gonzalez.
Kayla, how you going, Kayla?
Excelente. Slick
There you
hair.
go, slick hair. I've just got out of the shower. I only just made it home in time to. I wasn't actually going to get changed, but I thought, no, I'll have a quick shower.
I actually like getting dressed up on a Wednesday because it's the only time that we do it now, isn't it? So catching up with you guys is pretty much the highlight of my
That's
week
freezing
these
again.
days.
No, what's going on here?
So I'm just going to run this over and show the brown on this meat.
I'd say the storm's playing a
Hopefully
bit of havoc
you
with the
can
skies.
Can you see that the actual meat's brown? So I know it's in big lumps, but I'm going to break it up now.
Still flavour in there. Caramelisation, yummy flavour.
That's the flavour. That's the flavour, people. We want that brown. So I'm going to squash the cracker out of the rest of it.
This is reducing pretty good. I'm going to give this a bit of a
Mash-o.
mash. We'll use a little spoon for a bit. But
Honestly, the mashed potato, the mashed thing works a treat.
I know.
Hey, Michelle.
I'm not a big fan of
Haven't
that.
spoken to you for ages, and I've got this really cool recipe idea that I want to speak to you about from Scoop and Weigh, maybe for Christmas time. So we need...
I want to speak to you about those little white balls. I've fallen in love with them. I've got one left.
I've never
Where
seen
do I
him
get it?
savour anything.
It's just sitting on the bench. I'm waiting for a special occasion.
What a classic. You might be able to cut it into 4 on Friday night.
No, I won't be able to.
When
Just get it
Kyle
on
and
now.
Dee here.
I even thought about cutting it in half so I could see exactly what's inside it. It's so yum. Where's that potato masher gone?
Hanging. Oh, here, because I used it today. Sorry,
I
love.
don't like using metal in my pan.
Oh, it's a coffee one. It's okay.
It's a cheap pan, it doesn't matter.
It's a cheap pan. Alright, so this is really golden. Smells super good. Alright, now, I probably should break this up a little bit more, but what time is it? Quite fast, I can slow down.
Really?
Maybe.
We'll show you where the switch was.
I walk fast, talk fast, cook fast. Is there anything I do slowly?
Change your mind
I
fast.
read fast. Yeah, change my mind fast.
Drink fast.
Yes, don't drink as fast as you. Oh, look, everyone's saying hello to everyone else, which is awesome. I love that.
Oh, whoops.
Hopefully.
Video's not available.
Oh.
So maybe we need to go off Wi-Fi.
Don't know. Well, see, it could be yours over there. So, because I'm going to go see how many people are connected over there.
How you going over here, people?
And if there's messages coming through, because
Well,
it's looking okay, isn't it?
yeah, May's here.
Hey, Maisie!
Now, I'll tell you what. Hey, guys.
Hang on.
Do me a favour.
Oh, they're kahuna too. We just got to show. Baked beans. So this, the recipe, it's a full can of baked beans, right? I'm doing a half size, so I've got the half size can of baked beans. The whole lot. So that's where your sauce comes from.
You showed them what it looked like beforehand, didn't you?
Yep.
Good.
As
Because it's
you can
amazing how much it changes it, that's all. So, hey, guys, if you're doing nothing tomorrow, it's my boss's birthday tomorrow. So, he was nice enough to give me a job during these hard times. I know the phone number's going to be backwards, but give him a ring tomorrow and wish him a happy birthday. Just bring up the 1300 number. and say,
Innovative security and data.
oh, yeah, that's what it says backwards. Innovative security and data. He's the man who employs me these days. Ring
He'd
him
love to hear from you
and,
tomorrow.
and say, I want to wish Clint a happy birthday.
Oh my God. That
So
would be
again,
so
I want to
funny.
ring Clint and wish him a happy birthday.
That's it.
It'll set the office alight and make his day.
Oh, he'd be wrapped. Now, tomato sauce as well. If we're doing the full amount, it's going to be 3 tablespoons. So I'm just going to have a stab at a tablespoon and a half there, because that's how I cook. And
Right.
has
this
anyone-
is,
is that good? All
this is
done?
good.
Beautiful. So, has anyone got any ideas for who I should invite for COVID cooking class celebrity chef night at the end of November? I'm going to try for Colin Fastnedge, our favourite.
Was he our favourite?
well,
Thought
we
him and I
turned
had problems.
Well, no. He did a great live the other night, guys. It was hilarious, promoting his new book. Yeah,
There was
he's
a
great
great
guy.
live, great live.
All right, I'm happy with that.
He had 5 cameramen, 3 Sandys, 5 helpers, all in his little kitchen.
Corn, where's the corn?
What was it?
Turn that off. Yeah, lucky bugger.
He had a very busy kitchen.
Oh my God.
He did cook 3 meals,
And he went for an hour and a half.
so I suppose that's a little bit more kitchen rules, isn't it?
But he was
3
doing-
meals in an hour and a half.
He was
you know
doing
what I mean?
champagne food on a beer budget in that he was drinking. So was his wife. The girls were there, Maeve and Lily. So there we go. There's enough heat in that anyway. And look, at the end of the day, with this meat, I'm going to show you what it looks like in about 2 seconds. Very Mexican-y. Very Vito Gonzalez.
This is great. I'm just... Oh, what's wrong with that?
Stalling.
Sorry, Facebook people. We're
living in a hole here. Right, so that's done. I'm going to come and show you. You want this to sit, you know, for 20 minutes or so before you start making your lasagna. So, nice and glossy. Look at that. All right. So that's our lasagna filling. Now we get to the point of how do we make it vertical?
Well, so here's exactly the same thing that's been cooled because we prepared a little bit earlier. You want to let it cool because you don't want it to start, I don't know, doing weird things and cooking your pasta early.
Yeah, that's right. So you're going to grab yourself some. Now, Rosa, I would expect you to do homemade lasagna sheets. Not that I'm demanding.
And if you're good enough to do that, you can roll out your normal. You could run it through your normal pasta roller.
It'll be super easy, honestly.
And do your thin sheets.
Maybe I reckon you'd do it as well.
Gonna move some stuff around. Suppose I'm gonna have to do something now, am I?
Oh, that's up to you. I can do it.
You can do it?
It's up to you, but you look like you need something to do.
Yeah, it's just not on.
No. Hey, it's saying 4G. That's bizarre. Okay, so fresh lasagna sheets. Now, I hate bagging Coles, but don't buy the Coles no-name ones because they're too stiff. They won't roll.
They got no movement in them.
Yeah, and be very careful when you're handling them because they break really easy.
You just flipped them.
So,
slowly open. It's not going to be the end of your world where they get. You're going to see the cracks in these.
A little bit cracked open. So just be careful with them.
Anything need to go in this dish?
Nope. You're going to put something in that dish in about 2 shakes of lamb stuff. Can we see? Yeah. Move that over there.
I see. What's going on here?
Rog, so this is all good.
This
So,
side.
we are going to go in with some that's right in the way of people being able to see.
Apparently you won't see me be able to roll it.
No, it's about the spreading.
Oh.
So, 8 sheets, well 7 sheets actually, 8 sheets come in the pack. 7 sheets do a standard rectangular sized lasagna dish, a Pyrex one. So spread it out. No, we've got to spread it around. And look, I'm not doing this in a hurry because now I'm in a hurry. This is how, just throw it around. You can do it. What I do want you to do though is leave about a 4 centimetre lip at the end. Scoot some stuff in there.
So we're going to roll it this way, are we?
I did today, yeah. So,
roll it towards you.
Cheese melt, like I said. This is where, no bechamel when it's Mexican. This is where our perfect.
I'm not going to lie, guys. I feel like I'm pretty much watching it for the first time, like you guys.
But you cut it the first time that I did it.
Yeah, I know, but was
You're
it
a
one of
big
those
fan.
ones? Oh, I loved it. Loved it.
So, do you want to do it or do you want me to do it? I'll do it. And then you can do the next one. All right, so just start rolling her up. So there's my split, right? Doesn't matter because it gets captured in the next one there. Okay, anything that falls out, it's up to you whether you want to eat it or whether you want to chuck it back in the side. I'm going to chuck it back in the side. Mick's going to cut that one, being Latina sheets, into
Just
5.
want everyone to see that I am wiping the knife after sharpening it.
Sure.
Right, so definitely the
into 5
thing looks like
equal
it's about as
portions.
deep as mine. How many?
5 equal 4 cuts. So no, too fat.
1, 2. No.
You want me to do it? Because I've done plenty of them. Yeah, it's about good.
It's about good.
All right. I'll get this started and then I'll bring it over and show you. Excellent. So I'm literally just picking it up, flipping it over. And I'm going with an oval one, which I haven't done before, because that's...
We thought it would look better for you guys.
Yeah.
No?
Well, there's that, but we'll do the next one as well, and then I'll take it over.
We're going to have to just keep going anyway.
But you get the... Yeah, we are. Carefully. You get the whole vertical idea now. Neat. And then, so you just keep going until all your mince is used up.
We could get an easy assembly line going here, but...
100% we could. You spread that out. I'll get the cheese ready. And so that's why, I mean, you don't have to worry about it being all pretty, whereas lasagna, you sort of got to make sure, well, me, I'm a bit pedantic, got to make sure that every corner's covered and all that sort of stuff.
Cheese.
But this stuff, because it's all rolled up, it all sort of gets its own balance anyway, you know? Did I use the right one? Yes. Whew.
Wouldn't be the end of the world.
Wouldn't be the end of the world. Gotta love it. Gently Bentley. I wonder if my mum's watching. That's something that she says. Gently Bentley. Who's got news? Where's our invite for dinner? Yes! Well, you're allowed to come up now.
Border's open.
Exactly. It's not the border. Well, it is the border around Melbourne, isn't it? You guys must be jumping out of your skins. Seriously, I know my mum is.
As you can see, that one sort of fell apart, but you just pull it back together.
It was a bit thin too. There we go. Smash. Oop. Yep, got it. Yeah, and if they break apart, you just I'll tell you what the problem is that I've had the lasagna out for too long this afternoon. So
Am I not cutting?
yeah.
Apparently I don't know how to cut.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's actually dried out a bit. So it's, the lasagna issue is my problem. It's my fault.
If you make fresh, will not be a problem.
Yeah. But, and also if you pull it out of the fridge and make it all in the one hit, then it's not going to be an issue either. Now we can sort of stop that there if we want
Well,
to.
we want to see
it. Oh, you want to do the whole lot?
I think for another 3 minutes, let's just keep going. Let's keep
Okay.
going. Because then we can pour the sauce on.
Okay,
Cheese.
yeah, go. Oh, me,
We'll
go.
go.
Right. Yeah, as long as you're happy to stay, guys. We might go till 22 instead. You do that. We'll probably need 4 for this one. So we'll do another one again.
So it looks like it's fairly thinly spread, but it all adds up because
You'll see.
it's vertical.
Beautiful. This could be a good one that we could do for Coles, you know, oh no, too hard for people to eat as a taster, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's a good one to cut up.
Yeah.
So and that's the other thing about this is when you cut it, I think you've already said that, haven't you? That when you cut it, you kind of get your own individual little rolls.
It's really cool.
That you can keep, which we'll show you shortly.
Beautiful. Good job. See, I could probably be stuffing another one while you do that.
That's what I'm saying. We can easily make a
Oh, there we go. One sheet left. Look at that. That's the way it works. Alrighty. Mexican, sorry. Jeez, we've got absolutely no talk. Trying to watch thingos.
we're concentrating.
Yeah. That one worked beautifully. Excellent. Chuck that all on, do you reckon? Yeah, I'll make 5 fit. And the rest. Rather than try and stretch it out, it'll be a little bit too thin, I reckon. Alright.
I'll give you that, or do you want to spread? I'll spread.
You spread. Excellent. Alright. And I'll grab my...
I'll tell you, for a half serve, that's not a bad meal there.
Yeah, I know. Got some extra tomato from earlier, because I'd say we're going to probably need that. Oh, you know what?
So I hope our guests are super hungry, because...
We got lots of food.
This is only the start of it.
John Atherton will turn up.
4 cheese. Which one am I doing? 4 cheese, yep.
Because the other one's a bake one. So, if I actually go back into this jug, this could be a good idea. This could be an innovation. Check this out. Bloody ripper.
I'll try my phone again while I'm doing this.
Oh, yeah.
Anything left over?
2, 8, 1, 0.
Chuck them in the middle.
That's it.
Just gave everyone my code.
No, I didn't finish it. Oh, oh.
That one's a little bit thin.
Oh, is it coming? Might be. Your first one's always a bit small, isn't it? That's okay.
Alright.
I forgive you. Well, it's going to look good. This is a new pot that I got. So I'm actually quite excited to see how this looks. And it looks bloody magic.
It does look good.
It looks really good.
So go and show the people how that looks.
And then we're going to put tomato over the top. And see?
So that's why if it does crack a little bit, you just sort of hold it together. It'll all hold itself together.
It's cool, isn't it?
Let us know what you think, of course.
Okay, so
all right.
Now,
you've got sauce in the jug.
Our tomato sauce that we did from earlier.
Right, I'm going to get rid of this.
And you don't even have to go too overboard with that.
No, it's only going to be a thin little layer. You're going to use this spoon. Why not? Just going to give that a smear over the top. Aren't we?
Yeah.
Good thing I checked.
We're back at my kitchen rules days.
Can I? Will I? Can I?
Which is really funny because Mick does a lot of cooking now. Like, he does equally as much cooking as what I do. And do you reckon? You probably do.
I probably do a little bit more cooking than you. You jump in the kitchen when it really counts.
Yeah, I do the big stuff.
I experiment. I go and do all the things that Jodie-Anne says, no, that won't work.
Yeah.
Well, I want to try.
Yeah. So tomato.
Which I highly recommend. Don't not do it because someone says it won't work. Go and do it.
But he's such a good cook now. Compared to the poor bugger, what I did to you.
Compared to what I was, which meant, you know, I was good for toast.
You were still good for your mix.
Fried eggs, mix I was good at.
Yeah.
They probably improved a bit.
What else did we used to do back in Melbourne?
So anyway, I've learned how to cook a little bit.
Tomato.
Alright, so all we've done is a thin layer of reduced tomato, salt, pepper.
It's literally...
Which, you know what, we should have tasted before we put it on there, but...
I tasted mine this afternoon because I've added mine to that. It was spot on.
Always
just salt and pepper.
Seasoning is...
No need to go messing with it. This one is our bake. Our 3 cheese.
While Jodie-Anne's doing that, I'm going to try and get Facebook back up.
Bake.
Because I'm not going to give up on you yet.
And... you need to speak to someone up there, maybe.
There's no one up there.
It's about the weather.
You know?
And...
Wait, that's playing live. No, that looks like it's...
We're back. Are we back?
No.
See? Alright, so...
I do.
Now, what do you reckon? Into the oven. Makes sense. So, 180, 190... foil over the top. Where did I put my foil? Here. Foil over the top for the first 25. Beautiful. Just because you don't want your cheese to go brown too soon. So 25 on that. Into the oven. And as we like to say in showbiz or on TV, John Atherton. I love how I pick on John. It's about that.
Here's my picking on you.
we love John.
Sorry, I hate people staring at their phones, but I'm just trying to get you guys comments up. I thought I had it.
All right.
Is that it?
Yep. A few minutes behind.
All right, I think we're back, people.
Lasagna. All right. Oh, who's Trina Trees? She's saying it looks yummy. Thank you. There we go. Jay will show up. Here he is.
I've got you back. I'm going to go back and just... Sean, probably a better way to do lasagna. Well, you know what, Sean? I think I might be a little bit with you. I don't want to change.
We're going to give it a go.
I don't want the Italians. I don't want the Italians, you know,
to get upset.
Because they make a bloody good dish.
But we are about changing stuff, aren't we? At Champagne Food on a Beer Budget, or taking the tradition.
Jay will show up.
John, I just said that. Yeah.
Oh, he is here.
Okay, so we are now. Give that a clean.
Jesus, did you pick a plate?
Oh.
It's got to be a flat plate or something, doesn't it?
Yeah, I haven't done that.
I'm going to get a plate. Going to be no plating tonight.
Because I never do the plating. Well, I'm no good at it. I don't think of the plates. I'm bloody hopeless. One of these days, tell ya, just right. So, I don't know that it'll need to be cut around the outside too much. But so this is my mini one. This is my half one, right? That's how come I've got. It's how come I've got the half the meat that I had. Are you just going to want to flip it out onto that?
Yep, we're just going to show everyone. No, not. Oh, I'm tempted.
It's way too big.
No. Just cut a square off and just hit a square in the middle. So people can see the sides.
It's way too big. You do it.
I want people to see it all.
I always think that you do it wrong, and then it always looks
Welcome
good.
to our lives, people. We're going to have this discussion for how long?
No, we're not. You're going to do it because when you do it, it always looks okay, and I don't see your vision. Be careful because that's bloody hot. Please. All right. Let's get my drink.
So I'm going to put a nice, decent sized slice out there.
See, there's no point trying to look because I bloody can't see anything. Go. All right. Who's that? Oh, Heather. Oh, this is ages ago. My goodness. Stephen Cataldo, how are you? That's a new name, and we love seeing new names. So, oh, Nellie. Hello, beautiful girl. Nellie, my best mate. Probably better. Yeah, absolutely. Looks yummy.
Oh, so I want to put that in my mouth. Alright, we need a little spatula.
Oh, that looks good. I'm going to. It's really tasty.
Oh, there's one thing this isn't it's not lacking flavour.
Yeah.
So,
so now, obviously, you do this with a nice crisp green salad or a coleslaw.
whatever side serve you like.
Mexican,
You could just serve Mick that on a lap table thing and give him a fork and let him go.
Yes.
It's all good. I could eat that dish
He doesn't
on
lie.
its own.
He does not lie. These shoulders straight.
So unlike a lasagna,
The shits.
what you've got is these lovely little pockets, and every one of these pockets that you're looking at
Are full of stuff.
full of flavour. So even to the point, what I'll do is
It's
I'll
nice
get a
and
knife,
juicy. The
knife and fork.
lasagna sheet's nice and soft. It's very cheesy. Oh, we haven't tasted it. Yeah.
No, I'm not going to taste it just yet.
Oh.
So if I cut into that,
Oh,
still
so
steaming hot. So once again, guys, so you cut your lasagna and it's just as much fun. I like it.
And it stays upright.
Give it a go,
Hey.
guys. Tell us what you think.
What are you thinking?
Yeah, what are
We
you
need
thinking?
comments. We need comments. D, are you making Mexican lasagna? Yep. Matt's saying road trip. He's in Sydney. It's a long trip for you, pal. Oh my goodness.
So that is hot. I hope I don't burn my mouth here.
Um.
Kind of want to put that whole thing in my mouth.
Oh, you're going to too.
I do.
Hot. Oh, you silly Billy.
Sorry, folks.
I'm going to just try the sides because it won't be as hot. I'm guessing it's good. I know when I get the smack on the bum. And see, so
There is something that works here.
it's the beans give you this creamy texture. When you bite
It's
into
the
it.
creamiest lasagna. We've used a fairly simple, like great cheese, but it's not like we've done a whole bechamel or anything magnificent, and yet that has just got this cream. And every time we do it, it has this creamy taste about it.
Yeah.
And every mouthful, once it's just got these little pockets of. Look at that.
Did you show that one?
Oh, I'm just going to double check, guys.
Because your little layers.
You want to know why we called it a horizontal lasagna? Look at those layers. You do a lasagna, what do you got? 4, 5 layers if you're really dedicated? Look how many layers we got going.
It's perfect.
It is. It's just great. It's good fun.
Everyone's just arriving. They're all coming.
Oh, well,
let's just do it and let
missed
them
the
know
boat.
when we're on the way.
Oh, there's lights in the driveway now. No, I'm joking.
Oh my God, that would have been so funny. It would have been Woofy, your
Yeah,
boss.
it would have been, yeah.
Absolutely. All right, well,
I'm going to have another beer.
I've finished my champagne. What do we think? Because we're about to go.
I think that is a successful little creation.
Towards the end. Oh, lots of comments. Plenty. Layers look awesome. Thanks, Maddie. Hey, Jeanette. How are ya? Haven't seen Jeanette Cox for ages. Hello, my partner stuffs it in his mouth when it's scorching hot too.
4-bean mix. You could use a 4-bean mix in there for sure, if you like. I think I just saw Tiana say or something.
Yeah, can of. Yeah, but see, then you haven't got the sauce.
But you haven't got that sauce.
There's
you
no...
Yeah, you're going to need...
You need some liquid in your mincemeat. Normally, if you're making a spaghetti, you'd put, say, a tin of tomatoes, or you would put a bottle of passata. So the liquid from the baked beans is the only sauce, apart from a couple of tablespoons of tomato sauce. So, but if you wanted to compensate with something else, yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Because
I just don't think it's worth it when you can get a can of baked beans.
Yeah.
And it's good.
Yeah. It is good. But I do lots of Mexican dishes and I use the cans of 4-bean mix. It's piss off. For sure. Keep taking my glasses off and I can't read anything. I'm an idiot.
So John thinks that we should avoid Torumbury because the baked beans might...
You reckon get the farts. That's terrible.
There you go. Leslie does 7 to 8 layers.
Wow.
Well, that doesn't surprise me from you. But hang on a second. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I've got 16 across mine, so...
Vertically. That went like that, which is horizontally. We win. We win. And it was heaps easier, hey? So, I'm bummed I missed most of the cool, bad smiley. Nah, you're right. Most of the cook, I'm tipping that was going to be, yep. All is good. You can always see it on playback. Now, that's us. Done. Guys?
There you go. John's happy it's not a new way vegetarian lasagna. No, it is not one of those.
No. So,
it is definitely new.
Curtis Stone and...
Have you heard of something like this before?
No, never.
There you go.
Remember I was doing all those roll-up dough things and you said you've just got this thing with rolling everything at the moment.
You love rolling things too.
You said that to me. That's what I'm saying. And so I
This
thought,
is a winner.
well, what am I going to do with this lasagna?
This is
so,
big.
yeah.
You might have to make another one because I think when our guests come...
Well, we have to. It's in the oven.
That's what I'm saying. You might have to make another one.
Oh, you can't do that. No way. You'll be like the side of a house.
I am the size of a house already.
No, side, I was saying. We're done, guys. Wrap up.
We're done, guys.
1:45. So, any suggestions, like I said, on who, particularly if you know someone that's a famous person that would like to...
Don't forget, I showed that phone number backwards. Ring my boss.
Clint.
Wish Clint a happy birthday tomorrow.
He's a top bloke. He really.
He might give me a
is.
pay rise. Who knows?
Yeah, then we can share it. We can, do some stuff, which would be really good. Now, hang on. Michelle's saying she might be up. Now I can travel generally every 4 weeks. Yay.
Love to see you.
Absolutely, and I do want to speak to you. Great combination of Mexican and lasagna. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Shawnee. Night D, we'll see you on Friday. Looking forward to that. all good night, kids, behave. Well, you know.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining us back in big numbers, particularly after last week with Instagram dropping out. Thanks for sticking around again with the bad weather that we've had. So we appreciate you guys.
And if you guys keep coming to see us, we'll probably keep the COVID cook a little bit longer than the COVID.
We just might have to change the name of it.
We'll see how we go. We'll see how we go.
Absolutely. So, love you guys. Be good. We will see you next Wednesday.
Cheers and hooroo.
I feel like I have a recipe for next week as well. So, this is all good. Take care,
Baked
guys.
beans?